they need a frontliner right now. They don't need, I mean, they need someone in the front line, especially with Kaja right here.
Guys, EVOS Singapore just secured YSS and Kaja. This is, oh god. Okay, we're just gonna wait for the last pick by Nightmare.
Okay.
A Yuzong frontliner.
A frontliner that'll make the fight messy, right? I really like that from Nightmare Esports. They're just going for this Yuzong to make the fight messy, probably even to dive onto the Eve when he does use that ultimate, so that just removing that backline damage, removing that range from the Eve, and that obviously the utility coming in from the Ice Cream Wand, from the Glowing Wand as well, and also the Immobilize from the real world manipulation right there. But from the drafts, guys, I want to ask you guys for your opinions. Again, for the drafts, Nightmare or EVOS?
I like Nightmare. Oh wait, sorry. I like EVOS Singapore's draft. I think it's more well-rounded and it makes more sense to me.
All right, what about you, Gani?
I like EVOS's composition as well for the same reason.
Yeah, I guess this is the first time that we'll have a three-way for the same team, because EVO Singapore, they've just been so... I just really like the draft. I like the Kaja pick. I like all the different things that's going to make it mix, that's going to mix and match with each other, and I think they have better chemistry right here as well. So from the draft, I will have to go for EVO Singapore. I think they can execute this properly. For Nightmare, I think they're a little bit off. I think the Yuzong will not be able to sustain as much as they think it will, even with the help of Angela, because an NOD built from the side of EVOS can just cancel it out with Adriana.
You're completely right here, Mirko. I think Nightmare here has a lot to prove, but let's get straight into match number 2, guys.
Yeah, let's get straight into game number 2, as this is going to be EVO Singapore taking on Nightmare Esports. Here we go for the second game. Will EVO's Legends take it to a 2-0, or perhaps Nightmare, with the Harith pick taken away, they might just take this victory?
Yeah, you're completely right here. But as you can see, Kagura already trying to zone out EVOS Legends from taking that wave in the middle. But as you can see here on the top and the bottom side, all things are quite equal. But YC seems to be zoning out that blue.
Yeah, again, Yuzong is the more aggressive laner, and now Pokemon getting chunked down. Achilles and Soso has rotated here. Pokemon gets taken very low and no flame shot just yet. But remember, Soso didn't bring the flame shot. He brought the execute,
which is quite interesting here.
Very interesting. Usually when you see Kaguras, we see the flame shot. We don't really see the execute. But this time around, I think he wants to use that crazy range. He just wants to dash in, get a kill, and just back away.
Yeah, you're completely right. I mean, at this stage, it feels like both junglers are just busy trying to build up that gold, trying to secure their respective gold here. But yeah, not much going on right now, as Turtle will spawn in 38 seconds, under 38 seconds. But we don't see anyone rotating at the moment, so they're playing quite passively.
Yeah, they're playing quite passively right now, and just as predicted, this Benedetta will go to the jungle position as BZ is just completely farming alone. He actually got zoned away from this minion wave, and Angela will come here to help and get the pressure off of him, because that is a lot of pressure, a lot of minion wave, and they're afraid that it will be a gank. But Achilles actually reads that really well. He goes into the bush, but he actually goes and uses his ability first to check if there's anyone in the bush. Well played by Achilles to spot 2 members waiting just there.
You're completely right. He's playing it really safely and really smartly. But as you can see here, Benedetta already trying to make a move on that glue.
Yeah, and that was a turtle cam by Razor right there, as the turtle has just spawned, and it's going to be EVO Singapore just instantly starting it out. Nightmare Esports has no idea they're even doing it. There's going to be uncontested for EVO Singapore, and this is where it gets dangerous. Same thing happened in game number 1, but this time Potato is on Yishun Shin.
Again, guys, the same thing that I spoke in the earlier game, guys. They really need to start focusing on objectives.
Yeah, you're right. Pokemon just chunks Achilles down. He goes in, but the real manipulation, actually, wrong placement right there as Linux goes into Pokemon. He's going to get taken very, very low. JPL still does not have that Divine Judgment, so he's still able to just run away from that as Potato just continues to free farm while his team goes for these little skirmishes on the map.
I mean, at this stage, in terms of gold, both teams are quite equal. But Ronnie, do you have any analysis on this?
I think personally, Benedetta will be having a hard time to dive in. But oh my god!
Yeah, look at that. Zaman Force being popped now. BZ forced to use that Aegis as Soso goes in onto Pokemon. Very a lot of damage there. Divine Judgment comes in. Potato goes to the backside, gonna be able to get resetted. But look at Linux with the help of Angela is able to save Soso. An amazing play from Nightmare Esports as they secure first blood. They might even go for Potato as he is alone under the turret right here.
Yeah, Gani, as you were saying earlier?
Oh my god, I think personally Benedetta will be having a hard time to dive in the back line because there's Lunov, there's also Kaja who can just back up and cover Potato. So I think this is one of the tasks that he needs to figure out to find it effective here.
Yeah, 100% is Linlix actually one level behind a Potato because he's, I guess, yeah, his clear isn't as fast right now with the Benedetta in the jungle. Girl will cancel Jasmine's recall, forces him to use that Black Dragon form to run away, and that is a lot of time bought for that top side as they will be able to push that lane freely. Look at that, Soul already cutting the minion wave. They're pushing mid as well, so there's nothing much Nightmare can do here in this position. Soul still has that split spread. He's actually going to go up to Achilles, uses the split spread under the tower. This is crazy. He brings that back, and look at that. The follow-up from JPL. He's going to be able... No! He's going to... Actually, Soul gets the kill. Linlix tries to look for a trade. Eye49 will be able to secure that one, but Divine Judgment comes in. Potato now takes a kill onto him. Jasmine, it's going to be 2 kills picked up for the side of EVO Singapore, and that is a disaster because the turtle is up at the right moment for EVO Singapore right now.
I mean, it looks like this is going to be another uncontested turtle, but no! Angela jumps in on Harith here.
Yeah, they actually managed to zone EVO Singapore away from it, but it's all just to reset it. Is going to be started over again. Yeah, it reset, but it only got to half HP. Potato will be able to secure that one. And Harith, the guy who should just be camping, should be just free farming, isn't doing the right job. He's going to these team fights, and sure, you did buy a little bit of time, but I think the goal would have been much better than a few seconds on the turtle.
Yeah, you're super right here, Miracle. 5 minutes in, and now... Previously, there was not much of a gold difference, but now we're at a 2,000 gold difference. I mean, Nightmare really needs to think about these plays that they're making. They really need to focus on objectives. I mean, 2 turtles already and 0 objectives taken.
Yeah, EVO Singapore, they're already looking for a play right here. Zoning Nightmare Esports away from the turret. It will be the turret taken away by Potato as he uses the passive to destroy the turret right here. First tier turret will be destroyed here. The first turret in the game by EVO Singapore. And look at this. They're just waiting for Soul to show up. They're actually very, very patient right now. And let's see if that patience will pay off.
As it stands, guys, looking at the gold, of course, EVOS SG has the lead, but you're right, Rachel. Nightmare needs to be careful because sometimes this small lead could lead into a snowball.
And there you go. That was the patience we were talking about. Pokemon will be able to get that kill on the board as Soul tries to run away, but there's just a lot of damage right now from the side of EVO Singapore, and that Harith has been taken down. The mid side will be taken out as well. Soul pops the split. Girl will be able to secure that kill while Soul brings him back to the team. Jasmine now left all alone to clear this turret, but Linlix at least will be able to trade the turret in the bottom side. Now Jasmine taken again low, but the split is always up. The Black Dragon form to just get away, just zone Soul away, and Linlix joins in the fight. Soul taken really, really low right now. They look for an engage on the Soul, gets taken low, but the execute does not quite get him. Potato now looking for a kill on the Jasmine. Easy kill picked up. A killing spree, and Linlix jumps in onto a 1v4. He still is able to get out with the help of the hard guard and the final blow, but again, there's nothing they did there in the team fight. EVO Singapore was able to get another 2-for-0 trade right as Turtle spawns.
I mean, I was just about to say, like, well done on Nightmare for getting that lower turret, but it wasn't worth it. And now another turtle has been secured, and they're yet again behind on objectives. But Gani, the item builds are up. Tell me what's up.
Benedetta with that Bloodlust as he just secured that. Meanwhile, Yi Sun-shin is immediately building towards that BOD.
Again, look at JPL just looking for these crazy picks, waiting in the bush everywhere. He's always at the right time to go for these crazy picks, and that was just impressive by JPL. The patience on this man to use that ultimate, but the final blow being used to clear the minion wave, will be able to save that minion wave from getting taken down. But again, all these picks will amount to a lot. Once it goes to the late game, there's already a 5,000 gold lead right now for EVO Singapore. It will be pushed to almost a 6,000 right now, Gani.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this Benedetta will have a hard time to find pickoffs, to enter the fight, to enter the backline, and it's shown. I mean, he has 0 impact up until now.
Yeah, Nightmare Esports. And look at the level of this Yutong. He is 2 levels behind a Soul. This is just not what they were expecting from this Yutong. They wanted him to be the front line, but with that lead, there's just nothing they can do, even if he jumps into the backside, right? This is what Soul likes to do. There's just no damage. Look at Soul. He's just able to zone everyone away in a solo 1v5.
It's going to be a crazy match here we're expecting from EVOS. I mean, another turret gone and dusted by EVOS Singapore here. I mean, they're putting up such an aggressive fight like we saw in game number 1. And again, a Nightmare Esports still has no answer for it.
Yeah, no answer whatsoever. It is already a 6,000 gold lead. They're trying to clear this, but JPL, look at him waiting inside the bush, waiting for Linlix to show up. Flickers inside, gets the pick, and it is over. Linlix gets taken down, and everyone in Nightmare just scrambling around as that turret will be the target by EVO Singapore. They're pushing every single side lane, and as well, they're taking every single jungle creep. So right now, Nightmare, even under their turret, they're still not able to do anything.
Yeah, you're completely right. We can feel the pressure. We can feel that damage coming from EVOS Singapore here. And we can see the creep already approaching that turret. And I think Girl will secure it. And they're already on their way to that Lord.
Yeah, again, such good timing from EVO Singapore. They managed to get picks every time in the right moment. They used the flicker, but it's not for nothing. The Lord will be the target right now as Potato just bursts through this first Lord. It's not even the enhanced Lord, as it's just 9 minutes in. It will be taken down in a matter of seconds right there. And EVOS, they're pushing everything. Potato already level 14 right now, 2-level lead.
Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, Yi Sun-shin just secured his endless battle. Of course, the OD already done as well. Meanwhile, Benedetta is still struggling. He's somewhat forced, I guess, to build that brute force breastplate right now.
I don't know. At this point, look at the items. The NOD being done by the Yi Frost Queen 1 as well, and the brute force just to
2 behind right now.
Deny a lot of damage coming from the Yutong and the people who can dive to the backside. And
Yeah.
even with the Angel, it feels like Nightmare Esports just wasn't able to do anything in this game. They just completely got outclassed here. And look at that, the
Oh my
final blow, but it just
God.
doesn't matter. The Divine Judgment is there. Jasmine goes into right to make the team fight messy, but he just gets bursted down. The mid lane turret will fall down. Soul will go in with the split, zoning everyone away once again. Turret in the bottom side will be taken down as well. And this is just EVO Singapore controlling the game all the
Oh
way
my
from
God.
the early game. Look at the damage. Soul will be taken down. A mega kill secured. Jasmine is the target.
This is it,
Pokemon jumps in way too aggressive. Busy now in a 1v4, actually dealing so much damage to the players in EVO Singapore. Jasmine jumps inside again. Potato gets a kill. Busy is just shut down just like that. He's looking for a triple kill. He's looking for a maniac. Linlix will not give him that satisfaction as he will be able to take that kill down. Final blow being used to clear the mini wave. That EVO Singapore, they don't need the wave. They're just gonna simply push another one. Linlix gets taken low. He tries to go in onto Girl, but there's just so much damage on EVO Singapore.
Guys, I really thought that they could end it at this stage. Oh, but Girl comes in and takes on... Oh my God,
One for
guys.
one right
One
there.
for one right there. What a play. Also, good defense by Nightmare Esports.
Yeah, well played by BZ. He was actually able to go in 1v4 with the help of Angela and zone them away, deal a lot of damage. Where when Linux came out, when So came out, they were actually able to get some picks on the board. They were able to clear the mini waves. But right now, EVO Singapore, they're still sitting at a 7,000 gold lead. Not much they can do for Nightmare Esports unless they can take it all the way to like the 16th minute mark.
Yeah, you're completely right here. I mean, we're still waiting on maybe a sliver of hope for Nightmare Esports to take a pick, because it seems like even earlier when they were under that last turret, it seems like EVOS Singapore was so ready to end the game that they were kind of, messy.
Look at Potato. He is level 15 at 12 minutes. He is one-shotting that orange buff.
Yeah.
I want to see the items on this guy. All right, he probably has Endless Battle already done.
Already
The OD
full,
probably
I think.
even Mailfig Roar to
Almost
just
full.
put in the salt on the wound right here. EVO Singapore, again, playing it very disciplinedly. They're playing all the single side lanes right here. Soul, there's nothing they can do to the side laners.
Yeah.
Benedetta can't kill Soul. No, not just Benedetta. The whole team of Nightmare Esports combined cannot kill Soul with a split.
Yeah, they're playing it really safely here. I mean, EVOS just trying to push their waves, and I think they're kind of buying time to take that Lord, who will spawn in under 50 seconds now.
You're absolutely right. And now it's 15-6, 44,000 gold for EVO Singapore. It is 9 turrets to 1. In the first game, they didn't drop a single turret, but this time, Divine Judgment being used onto PZ. The burst is just there. He gets taken down like that. Look at the winner's truncheon placed perfectly as Linux will be able to get a secure kill, but JPL is still there with Girl. Potato is still alive. Jasmine is going to be taken down just like that. Linux waiting in the bush, but it's not going to account for anything right now,
wants to
as
end
they're
this
just going
game.
to focus in the game. Potato looks for more kills kills on the board, but the minions are there. It looks like EVOS Singapore will take game number 2 with a dominant fashion. Once again, Girl will give a kill straight onto there, and Potato will end the game. It is 2-0 for the Singaporean first seed.
Well played here by EVOS Singapore. Even from the home match, game 1 and game 2, they showed their dominance.
Beautiful.
They showed their stuff today. And unfortunately, Nightmare, you'll have to